Let us first define ChatGPT or Generative Pre-trained Transformer. It is an artificial intelligence chatbot. How does it work? Since it's a revolutionary technology, you can ask questions in natural language and receive conversational responses. It has been trained to understand what humans mean when they ask questions. This can now be easily used by the user in our generation. You simply need to ask on it, and your questions will be answered right away. This will assist the user in completing his or her simple task. Assignment or anything related to searching are examples of this. And what about the impact of this website or app on students like us? How can this affect their performance academically? Even though these have a good advantages, there is disadvantages as well. For example, they will no longer use critical thinking and it may be difficult to determine whether the student truly learned. With this regard, they may rely only on this app.
Students utilize ChatGPT most. They utilize it in writing to avoid plagiarism. Students have relied on technology to complete coursework and succeed academically since the pandemic. Yet other specialists consider that this has an impact on students' cognitive, creative, and analytical thinking, which may affect their growth mentally. Other teachers worry that these AI applications may affect their jobs and teaching methods. Furthermore, ChatGPT may affect accuracy and originality in classroom learning. ChatGPT has benefits for students who lack the time or the skills to learn how to properly compose essays, academic papers, and the correct grammar approach. ChatGPT is an AI-powered tool that reduces students' time pressure while allowing them to produce more original writing.
What are the applications and influences of ChatGPT to students? As for the application of this program, we can really see through it that this has a great impact for a student. It helps them to create an essay precisely, and it can summarize or paraphrase a certain article that you can use for your schoolworks. However, this app was a good tool for learning and to gain a competitive advantage. In my observation, some students abuse the ChatGPT. Students will rely on this program to do their schoolworks, so there is no room for learning or working to improve themselves.
By November 2022, ChatGPT had 1,000 users. By February 2023, it had over 100 million members. ChatGPT's early success, shown by its record-breaking IT industry adoption rate. The ChatGPT has the potential to be first-out technology of its kind to be widely available and easy to use, but have some impacts and precautions.
Developing ChatGPT for education. ChatGPT is truly amazing and seems to have appeared out of nowhere. It is a fantastic tool for homework. In addition to writing essays, it can also solve coding issues and write cover letters. Because we all use this type of AI tools for assistance, this is putting humans in a box. But on the plus side, it allows us to save time. It appears that more students in high school and college will earn better grades with a little effort and no research. We ought to have used it to correct our own grammatical mistakes and prevent becoming even more ignorant. As far as we know, the ChatGPT has now taken over in terms of how students learn. Students' reaction to it, how it affects them, and how it changes them may be different, and they may have lost interest in developing their skills, limitations, and use the ChatGPT as reference in education, so they could stay away from some of the bad impacts of it.
Parents, instructors, and guardians can supervise pupils' daily ChatGPT use, limiting and encouraging them to work harder to prevent its use. Today's learning is easier with technology, but it's best to develop on your own.